Hi everyone, welcome to this Monday Oracle reading for this week. So for the week of December 1st till next week, December 7th. So this week I'm going to do a regular reading and I'm going to pick up a card for the month of December. I will be using, the Oracle deck Vision of Nature by Angel Ray. Are you ready? Let's see what this week and month will bring. Let's begin. Okay, so first for love, we have palm tree. Don't know if you can see it well. Okay, let's try like this. So the keywords, peace, flexibility, and opportunities. Now, this card tells me that in your love situation and relationship, or also in family members, this week it's time to be more flexible, because now entering December, it's the start of the holidays. So there might be some stressful time, and with either planning for the holiday, whether you're going to receive some family members or going over to their house. So it's time to really plan it. And I know that not in every family it's going well. So maybe if there's some friction between you and your partner regarding where you're gonna go, maybe it's time to sit down and talk about it. Okay, try to say, for example, for those, of course, who celebrate. So let's say, for example, for Christmas, let's go to your family, and for maybe the New Year, my family, or let's go to your family on the 24th and my family to the 25th. You know, try to take some arrangement like that. So once it will be planned, it's going to bring you peace of mind. And I also try to be flexible, because maybe you don't want to go over your family-in-law, but think that maybe your partner doesn't want to go either. So try to find good balance and something that will be good for the both of you. Okay? Keep an open mind. And there might be some opportunities coming your way. So be open to that also. Okay, for the money. Also, before I forget, if you're not in a relationship, maybe you can go see a close friend or family members, or maybe if you wish, just enjoy the holidays by yourself. If it brings too much stress for you, maybe it's better that way. And maybe try to find some new tradition, if I can say. So for example, on the 24th you stay alone, and 25th you go see family. Try to arrange something that will bring peace of mind to you and that you will enjoy. Okay, so for the money, okay, I have two, so I'm gonna try to make it this way. So first we have sunrise, and here we have the cardinal. So I'm gonna read them together, but you can take them separately. So the key words for the sunrise here, it's new perspective, progress, new opportunities. Now with the cardinal, it's messenger, passion, and drive. So I'm going to put them right here, like this. Let's hope I'll have enough space, or let's bring them like this maybe. Okay. So this tells me that in your money situation or financial situation, if you were in a tight budget, well, it's coming along pretty good. If you made some planning and some budgeting, keep going. You're on the right path. Maybe someone, either a friend, family member, or someone who works in the financial domain, might give you some tips that you never thought about before. And that's going to help you going and bringing progress to you. Now, also be open, because usually the cardinal is some past one that tried to reach to you. So this one, in the money situation, I take it as maybe either you can receive some inheritance from a past loved one, or maybe they will try to direct you in a, how can I say that? In a path that you never thought before that might bring you money. Now, what I mean by that is, for example, if you have, let's say, a friend that passed and they were buying some stocks or anything like that, maybe, I don't know, out of the blue, you're going to think about them and you're going to say, why don't I buy stocks? And now you might have to be going to the bank and ask for stocks. You know, some little hint like that. So, yeah. And remember that whatever you do, whether it's budgeting or planning, I know it sucks, but try to do it with an open mind and tell yourself that, yeah, it sucks right now, but when you know where you're going, well, it takes out the stress. You won't arrive at the holiday tired and not knowing where you're going. So that's the best for you. And mostly with this hard financial time, it's good to plan and to have maybe a little bit aside to help. But if you can't, please keep an open mind about, for example, shopping thrift store or things like that. And if you really, really can't afford to make a gift to someone, don't be afraid or ashamed. Just tell them, for example, you lost your job, so money is tight this year, and you don't want to start the new year with, the stress of paying credit cards and going into debt. So tell them, instead of giving you something, maybe I'm going to invite you to have a meal with me, or do something together, spend a day together. Try to do something like that, okay? If you want your situation to be going better. Okay, so for the work, what do we have? We have the magnolia. Keywords, I'm sorry because I have some light reflection, so I don't see very well. Okay, the keywords: benevolence, nature, and liberated. Okay. Okay, so This one tells me that in your working area, again, since it's the holiday coming, so if you're working into some retail shop or grocery stores, anything like that, try to remember to stay benevolent with people, okay? Now, people are stressed. They might yell, scream at you. There might be, unrespectful. I don't say that it's good, but try to keep in mind that even if you answer to them the same way they are talking to you, you're disrespecting them or anything like that, it's not going to bring you anywhere. The only thing it's going to get you is blamed by your boss, maybe even fired. Okay? So I'm not saying to tell them, oh yeah, okay, bring it more or anything like that. No. But just maybe try to smile and say, okay, maybe you could talk to me a better way, but without being angry or mean. Yes, I know you too might have some trouble, difficulty, or are stressed, but it's better to try to work in peace, and it's going to help you. So after, for example, your day of work, maybe try to read a good book, talk with a friend, go eat to your favorite restaurants if you can, and also if, for example, a customer talks to you badly, maybe go out and take some fresh air, 2, 3 breaths, and try to let it go. Because if you're working stress, it's not going to help you. You might get more tired, you might even burn yourself out, so that's not good. Keep your health, okay? Because you matter and you have the right to be feeling good, stress-free. So be like that. And if, I know it's not easy also to find new jobs, but if this one is stressing you too much, maybe it's time to go and look around if you can't find something else better for you. And that's going to be more, not more, but less stressful. Okay, and the last one, which is the health. Let's see what it's going to be. Okay, so I have 2, and they're stuck in my hand, so. Okay, the first one is the bull. Keyword: stability, strength, and fertility. Second one is the maple. Keywords: balance, promise, abilities. Again, I'm going to read them together. Let's hope you can see them because I can't see since my camera is in front of me. So, okay. So, for your mental health, mostly, and also your physical health, again, with that time of year and the holiday season, shopping, planning, well, you're going to have to find the right balance for you. So, for example, you can do 1 or 2 days of shopping, then rest. You can start preparing your meals and put them in the cooler to keep them and to have them ready for that time of year. Um, Also, like I was saying, rest is very important because that's how you're gonna keep your strength back and get it back. So, because if you don't rest and you run everywhere, you're just gonna get overwhelmed, and that's not good. You're gonna burn yourself out. So, balance, very important. And do what you can. Don't overdo or anything like that. It's not going to be good, okay? Because think about it. Is it better to stress yourself and burn yourself, and then when the holiday comes, you're like in bed? Or you do what you can when you can, and then when that time comes, you'll be ready to celebrate with your family and friends. Think about it. Also, don't be afraid to ask for help and to delegate. So, for example, if you can do one thing, maybe one of your kids or friends can help you with something else. And you can help them too if you have the health and the possibilities to do so. Okay, now for the last one for the month of December. What's going to be the general mood? Let's see. Okay. It's going to be the lily. Keywords: dignity, renewal, and pride. So I'm going to try to put it here. So if you can see it. That's okay. So this is this one. So what it's telling me is that this month, it's going to be time to, how can I say that? For example, when you go to celebrate, it's not the time to start some fight, some dramas. Yes, there can be some family fight. You might not agree with all your family members, but it's not a good time to start yell at them, treat them badly, or to start a fight. Okay? Now, you might not agree with them. It's good, but if they say something, for example, I know it's not the time for that, but let's say you speak about politics. Well, if you don't agree, just don't try to force your point of view through them. Just say, okay, that's your opinion. I disagree. Next question, or let's move on. You know, something like that. Try to also not let your pride get in the way. By that, I mean, yes, you can be proud of yourself. For example, if you have a good job, you can be proud of it. You're making money, you can be proud of it. But it's not time to have a big head, okay? It's not time to go and say, oh yeah, I'm working at this place, I'm doing this amount of money, I'm better than you, or anything like that. Please don't speak about that. Try to find some subject, like ask your family or friends how they are doing. Maybe they might need help, so you can maybe try to ask them for help. Also, like I was saying, if they can't afford something, don't try to show off or anything like that. Just tell them, it's okay, I understand. Maybe next year we'll do something else. You know, try to go that way. And also, since it's the hand, the month before the end of the year, sorry, maybe it's time to think about planning for the new year ahead. So if you have dreams, project, anything that you want to do, then now it's a good time to do that. Okay, so you can start, whether you can write it down on a planner or you can do it in your phone, whatever feels good for you, but that will be a great time because it's always good to know where we are going with the new year coming. So maybe write, excuse me, your appointment, anything like that. So it's going to be a good month for it. So thank you for joining me. I wish you all a happy Purple Monday, a wonderful week, and a happy and blessed month of December. See you next week. Bye-bye.